We've got a couple of honest-to-God glaciers up there. And they're smaller even than when I hiked this 22 years ago. Good morning. Well, the last of yesterday evening was a bit of an adventure. We decided to take some time that we couldn't really afford to take the side trail down to Spectacle Lake and go for a quick swim at dusk, which was worth it, but put us even later than we already were. Then we were hiking by headlamp, and of course with all the Labor Day traffic out here and this whole area being fairly accessible from trailheads, there was just tents everywhere as we were hiking, looking for a spot to sleep. It's like every random little spot along the trail that wasn't even marked in far out had a tent in it. So we kept going till about 10 o'clock before we finally found a spot, which was actually okay because that put us right at the mileage that we were originally shooting for anyhow. And then we cowboy camped, but still had to eat dinner, and so didn't really get to sleep until close to 11 o'clock. And then there was mice running over us, and I think at about 4:30 a.m. it started sprinkling a little bit because Washington, and I almost raised the alarm and woke up fugitives so we could either pack up or set up tents or whatever. But and I'm looking up at the sky and realized, oh, I can see stars overhead, so it's not serious about it. And it was just a fine, gentle sprinkle. So I laid back down and waited a few minutes, and it went away. But yeah, did not get a whole lot of sleep. Definitely not a lot of good quality sleep. Huh. And here's a log. Yeah, there haven't been a whole lot of logs across the trail in Washington. Most of them have been ones that have come down in the summer since people did the log out pass. This one's been here a while. You can see they've chopped steps in it in a couple places. But yeah, that root ball makes it a little challenging to cut. This is the Waptis River. So this was a great swimming hole. Very refreshing. We really liked it. It has been humid and muggy all day today. It hasn't been particularly hot, but the humidity must have been close to 100%. My clothes have been damp all day and they just refuse to dry out. And now in the evening, we're looking across to this ridge on the horizon, and there is fog, an ocean of fog to the southwest, and it is spilling over that ridge and might fill up the valley, and who knows how far it'll get. So yeah, it's going to be a damp night, and we might wake up in fog in the morning. It's kind of feeling that way. We'll see what happens. Oh hey, we found fog closer to home. And we came over the ridge around Cathedral Rock. It is blowing. Unfortunately, we still have a couple more miles to go to get to camp, so it's going to be cold and damp.